I hate it. Drink it anyway.
Fair enough. Fuck you.
Good.
So I noticed something, you know?
Yeah?
I noticed that our artistic values differ quite a lot. You know?
Yeah, I suppose.
Especially in composition.
Yeah.
Although you haven't heard many compositions of mine. You know?
I mean, yeah, it's true. I have not.
You're the best one, of course. Please stop fucking my mom. It's gonna be a hit. An absolute smash hit.
True classic.
True classic. In the making. But like, do you feel like being creative is more like of an almost reclusive, isolated set of behaviors?
At present, it is like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have anyone to just go into the room and bounce off ideas off.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
a lot of the time it's just fucking about until something comes around.
Yep. When I come around.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm at home and I just kind of hammer at it.
I'm at home.
Oh yes.
Hammer at it.
But really, it's just like set up the Reaper, you know, plug in the guitar, set up maybe a beat.
Yeah.
Or something, and just go at it. And
It's funny. That's
It takes
something
like-
I've never done.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's also because the computer will remember the ideas I have that I already forgot.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess a lot of people do that nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it works
And
for lots of people.
It is very useful because otherwise, I think even they did it always when they had like small tape machines.
Yeah.
Just 8
It's more cumbersome.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would shoot your fucking tape like me through alcohol.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one thing was different though is that when they recorded as a band.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the room,
It's like you can still
Run
do
the
that
tape.
nowadays,
still do that, yeah.
but I mean,
Yeah, but you know, I guess people are more squeamish about it because every little detail have to be like, you know, very tiny. Because everyone's running like 8-tracks guitars at this point, and so one is off.
Yeah.
It makes the whole fucking insane.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's
Do you
getting.
think that's kind of harmed, like the whole extreme music subgenre? Like I'm including metal, punk, and rock.
I
in the long
believe
run.
I believe that having that many tracks is not inherently a problem because you can create beautiful music with it.
Well, yeah.
Like Devin Townsend, he
Oh,
has
fuck yeah,
layers
that's-
upon layers.
Wow.
It's beautiful, but the wall
Just
of
the reverb
sound,
he uses.
but the wall of sound has become too overbearing on everything, and I no longer hear bass play. All I hear is rumble, not the
Yeah.
actual attack or the.
They've
the
expanded like
dynamics.
the spectrum so fucking wide.
Yeah.
I just feel personally that like heavy music, like it sounds heavy, but it doesn't feel heavy.
Yeah, it's not
Like
like
it
a
used to.
feel.
It doesn't feel-
exactly.
And like there was a method to the madness.
Yeah, and there was groove, and what a beautiful way to say groove. Groove. Yeah, but also the drummer had like a very true dynamics. They still did sampling, like replacement stuff, like maybe highs.
Yeah.
But the actual like playing and the dynamic itself was a lot more lively.
Different production values, totally. I mean, compared to nowadays.
yeah.
You can still do that nowadays. I
Yeah.
mean, it'd be even easier than back then. I think some people just don't have the fucking balls to do it. They just
Yeah.
don't. They
It's
just
because-
are addicted.
When you
Perfection.
first do it, you kind of suck at it,
Yeah.
even if you're kind of good musician. Because we tried it with Voodoo once in a while, just playing like that.
You just have to rehearse like a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. That's kind of the secret sauce.
And
I
it's
still think.
really, and otherwise the vocals are separate, so you still have to do them separate. I think.
Honestly, that is the ideal way of doing it.
Yeah.
Like just get the performance, like the instruments, and then get the vocal separate. Like for layering, especially.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go.
Mostly. Yeah.
Cause I mean, it's funny. Like I've never done shit like that personally. I've never like loaded up a fucking computer, recorded tracks. Like for me, music was always like communal. Was always like a religious experience almost, shared with other people and just get in a room, bounce ideas out of. And like lately, after 2020, I found myself like just doing shit by myself a little bit too much. I don't know if I fucking like it, to be fair. being the only guy conscience, the only conscience in the songwriting procedure.
Yeah.
It's you miss out on a lot of magic.
Yeah.
I think.
And chemistry.
Yeah, chemistry. Yeah. Like this type of chemistry.
This stuff, yeah.
Yeah, this is the chemistry I like.
That's why I want to do this like in a local project with you. And the
Yeah.
stuff. And now that you mentioned about the vocals, what I was thinking is have like a 4-piece, like a drum, bass, guitar, and you, and have like 2 backup singers.
Perfect.
Like let's say
For harmonies,
2 ladies, and they like do like a high,
Yeah.
you know, high stuff.
Because
and
that's
then
it,
do
like in
harmonies,
between
yeah.
tenor and baritone, like
Yeah,
high
yeah.
baritone.
Yeah,
So-
I am pretty much just baritone, even that, and I can't really play and sing.
Yeah, I mean, for harmonies you don't need to be fucking Pavarotti.
Yeah,
It's just a matter of having a good ear.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what was kind of the general idea. Just go like that with the kind of simple stuff.
And my recommendation is, once we get all the people together, we need to practice and rehearse like a fucking
Yes.
a ton.
Yeah,
More than most people do, because
yeah.
it's like, that is, for me, the secret sauce.
Yes.
It doesn't fucking matter if the venues we play, if they sound good or bad, if our performance is like on point, people will fucking talk about it. And they don't give a shit. Like just a few months ago, I went to a fucking gig. This really great fucking band. It was like a soul punk band, which kind of sounds very odd, but they had kind of a bluesy thing. It doesn't matter too much. The fucking guitarist brought a fucking amp head, like a 6505 PV, but had no cabinet. Plugged that shit straight to the fucking PA. Somehow, through a DUI, it sounded like ass. Can you imagine? It sounded like black metal. No one gave a fuck. No one gave 2 shits. Just like, they performed like so well. Songs were kind of shit as well. But that's what fucking matters, man. Like, anyone can fucking record something and put it on the internet, and the whole space is saturated anyway. You need to give them something that an AI can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. An AI can't.
Yeah, can't do it.
Let's hear that fucking sound. Wait. Together on the sand, we walked hand in hand. On the beachfront, she smiled at me as she tried to hold my hand. I had my fingers up her country music played on the radio, so I turned it off. We walked down to the water as she grabbed onto my hunker. A wave swept us away. What a hoe! What a hoe! What a hoe! Fuck. Beautiful song. Beautiful.
Oh yes.
By a band called NoFX. Yeah. Beautiful name for a band.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Sounds like fucking rat poison. Yeah. You know, in your mind, and I'm not talking in musical terms, I'm talking in philosophical terms, what do you think is the difference between metalheads and punks, for example?
I think metalheads are more. I think punks are more socially conscious.
Mm-hmm.
Metalheads are more individually conscious. I think.
Do you think that also reflects a personality, like one side is more extroverted, the other side more introverted?
Yes. Yeah. Metalheads are kind of introverted, sort
Yeah.
of. Which there's like the stereotype of the introvert, but which is kind
Fucking
of
look at us!
kind of stupid. It doesn't really work like that. It's
Yeah.
just like introverts spend a lot of time in their own heads with their own voice.
Mhm.
It's like it's not like self monologue. It's basically just soliloquize going on,
Yep.
or like fucking all day.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at the subject, and it just keeps on going, like moving on and on and on.
It's more like introspection.
Yes, it's introspective, but also like you look at the subject and just iterates on it. Just keep on going on and going on. What could it be? For some people it's just way too severe. I guess maybe that's what you call autism. It's just
We're all on the fucking spectrum. So are you, cunt.
come join us on the spectrum.
But yeah, and I also always felt, I think that's totally accurate, and I felt like in the punk side of things, I don't think it's just like punks are more socially conscious. They're just more social. They don't overthink things. I think it lends to them being more direct, and on the downside, they don't tend to elaborate on things as they should. Like, they could have had, like, there's just so many missed opportunities in punk. You know, people that write really good songs, but they don't embellish. They don't add all the flourishes that would really elevate their music. And so it's left in this fucking DIY, lo-fi bullshit. It's just, I think for a long time, the industry's tried to like mix elements to make up for metalheads like more introverted aspects. Like in the early 2000s, we had the new metal shit, late 90s, early 2000s, which was kind of brilliant from a business perspective, right? Because hip hop is very similar to punk. I always felt like I really relate to like fucking Public Enemy and Run DMC, fucking, you know, 90s hip hop bands that were very socially conscious, and I think it was really brilliant for the social industry to think like it'd be a good opportunity to pair this with metalheads who have a different aesthetic sense, you know, and it did make a lot of money. Where they failed is that there was a lot of interference from the business side over to the artistic side, and it fucked things up. We should never have gotten a fucking Limp Bizkit out of this shit. How the fuck did it happen? Not slagging off Limp Bizkit, I gained a lot of respect for them over the years. But not when they were active. I felt like they were very intrusive. They're fucking everywhere. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Fred Durst, you cunt. Now I see that they weren't that bad. But I feel like it was always meant to be. I think metalheads, if they stick just to themselves and they don't branch out, the music kind of dies a little bit. I think culturally, metal can go the way of jazz. That's what I'm afraid of.
It does.
You know what I mean?
It does seem like it's going that way.
It's going the way of jazz.
Yeah. It's
like, yeah.
And the business side of it, I kind of encourages it in a way because they are very gear-headed.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
I love Misha Mansour, but come on. Like, how many fucking signature guitars do you want to put out?
Yeah.
Who buys them? It's like, who buys really signature guitars anymore? The thing
It's
is,
just like the music business is working so terribly. It's failing so profoundly that musicians are fucking hustling and doing as many side fucking gigs as they fucking can. Oh, I need a fucking sponsorship. I need to have a YouTube channel. I need to do this and that. Motherfucker, isn't music enough? Why wouldn't it be enough? Like, the fucking people in the 60s and 70s, they didn't give a shit. They just focused on music.
yeah.
Look
I mean,
at Queen is a good example.
It would be all great, I mean, not great, but fine, if we could actually have like a sense of return on the stuff we are doing when it comes to performance and putting out stuff and recording. But the return is really doesn't. Maybe on festivals when you get a decent share, but
that's a key word, share.
Yeah.
Musicians are expected
Yeah.
to take a smaller share of things.
Yeah.
Smaller and smaller and smaller. Historically, us musicians, I believe we've been like the least respected type of artist ever. Because, and this is a relationship with the wealthy. Painters, for example, they can paint a piece of shit work of art that can be used for money laundering. Musicians can't do that. You can't physically own music in a real physical sense. So we can't be exploited by the system the same way that like other works of art can. You can't go like, oh, I love this fucking master tape so much from fucking Ray Charles. I'm gonna take it to the fucking Cayman Islands because I could never pay taxes on it. Oh, golly, jeez, this is a divine work of art.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
it's worth billions.
I think
Music, we've heard it.
I think it's partially more cultural in terms of like society because music was the very high art during
I mean, Baroque,
post Enlightenment
Enlightenment, Baroque, classical, romantic.
and it kind of dipped in and out of it. But right now, and for a long, good 10-20 years now, it's music was not treated as a kind of high art.
Yeah.
That worth the money,
Yeah.
even though it is provable. It's probably true that there's a huge investment goes into it.
Massive.
Massive.
Yeah.
And there's definite artistic merit to it, as proven by many.
Okay, here's the thing.
It's
We might be biased,
Yeah,
but I personally believe that music is the most powerful
yeah.
art form
It's-
because of its limitations.
And I think it's part of it because regardless of here or any other culture or something like that, music is something that's I think people feel like they collectively own in some
Yep.
way
Makes sense.
as the society itself, and it's not like just Western. I think it's East and it's anywhere because
It's anywhere. It's a quality inherent
yes,
to music itself
yeah,
that transcends culture,
yeah,
personalities, individualism, everything.
yeah.
It's in its core. Like, it's just so funny.
Mm.
Because where is music? Is it in the fucking air? Moving molecules? I can fart and move molecules in the fucking air. That doesn't fucking make it music. Unless you're Frank Zappa. Fine, I guess. But like, that's not it. Music is like,
Zappa mustache, man.
you know what music is like? In real sense,
Mhm.
it's like mathematics.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is like, it's equally abstract,
Yeah.
universal, it transcends boundaries, and it doesn't fucking exist anywhere. It exists here.
True.
Like, mathematics are not a set of values and numbers and equations or whatever.
That exists.
They're symbolic.
They are,
Yeah.
they are something we use to calculate things. Like
Reality itself.
elements of
Yeah.
reality like broken down to the most minute.
Yeah.
Because we can detect sound waves, we can detect all kinds of stuff.
Gravitational waves.
But measuring them is something that where you have to create the arbitrary system so they could
Yeah.
have the delineating lines and everything.
Exactly.
The limit. Same with light, same with
Mhm.
gravity.
But there is something, when you limit music to an art form and you compare it to everything else,
yeah,
in the sense that it really is the least physical
yeah,
of all the art forms, then the comparison becomes clear because it's not here. It's not here. It's not in the fucking rock stars. It's here. It's in your brain. Your brain is the thing. Like, we separate majors from minors
Yeah.
in scales and like attribute different emotions to certain things. It's completely abstract. It doesn't actually make any sense. But it fucking does. Nothing else comes close to it. By the way, fuck you, Joe Rogan. You see this? This is how you have a fucking conversation. We're not high. We've had a couple of fucking beers, and we're not gonna endorse fucking Donald Trump. Shove it up your fucking ass. Cunt. No, but like,
It's very weird of you, I'm sorry.
it's very relative, you know, it's very relative. Oh man, just like recently, I went to a fucking a conference for the job that I'm working at right now.
Mhm.
It's called Fair for All Finance, and we do a lot of work trying to combat financial vulnerability.
Mhm.
So people that are in financially vulnerable circumstances. It's a very left-wing organization, but very focused on finance. We want to generate like research and studies where like if people have ideals that are against those principles, they can argue with the numbers.
Yeah.
They don't need to fucking argue with us. Like, and and during this fucking conference shit, they had like kind of a fun little break, and they were like, oh, show me what like good financial impact looks like.
We're
And they're
getting
like,
over time.
never mind.
I mean, we can still continue the conversation
Okay,
outside.
never mind. Outside, yeah.
So,